Hey guys, I'm going to do another quick video and it's going to be entitled, What do you love more than God? What do you love more than God? You know, that's something a lot of us don't want to ever admit to or even think about. But what do you love more than God? And the answer should be, there's nothing that I love or put before God. That's the good answer. But we also have to always be honest within ourselves and always be careful to do a self-check, so that there is nothing, because we can do it unknowingly. So you always have to allow the Holy Spirit, to be able to keep your eye open, so you can always do a self-check and make sure there is nothing that you put before Him. I'm going to tell you one thing that you can easily put before God, because I've been guilty of that. If you wake up and the first thing you do is that you reach for your phone to see if you have any text messages, you're putting that before God, because the first thing that you really should think about, and as petty as it may seem, it's not. Why is it not that the first thing that you think about is, Lord, I thank you for another day? God should be first in all things. Another thing is, anything that you will switch up your time spent with the Lord, or things that you will do to break His commandments, to do instead of doing what is right, that is putting that thing, that person before God. I know you don't want to hear it. It may sound crazy. It may sound like, really? You're being over the top. But the thing about it is, do a self-check. Do a self-analyzation. Check your life out. What do you put before God? What comes before Him? What is it that you will disobey Him to do? Now, each and every one of us, we are not perfect. We all do things that we're not supposed to do. But we're talking about things that you do habitually. You know, things that you do over and over and over again. You ask for forgiveness and then you find yourself right back again doing it. What are those things that you put before God? Be careful that the things that the Lord has blessed you with, the things that God has given to you, the increase of prosperity, you never put it before God. You never put your business, you never put your agendas before Christ. You never put Him on a back burner, the things that He may be calling you to do, and put your prosperity and your own agenda and your own things and your own desires ahead of Him. Be careful with that. You see, because what happens is it becomes an idol. It goes into what you call idolatry. And when that happens, the enemy has a way of letting you go in a slow momentum where you don't even realize that you're doing it. And you're all the way out there. You're not as close to the Lord as you think that you are. And the worst thing that the enemy does at that point is he gets you all the way out to sea and pushes you overboard. And a lot of times when those things are taken from you, the things that you have put before God, the things that you have placed your affection upon, you put it before God, and when you lose it, the sad thing is we turn around and we get angry at God and think, oh God, how could you do this to me? He had nothing to do with that. What happens is when you make anything an idol that you put before God, all that happens is the enemy gets you all the way out there. He does all the taking and the destroying. Remember, the enemy comes only but to kill, to steal, and to destroy. The Lord comes to give you life, and life only. So just be careful. Look through your life. You may be doing it and you're not even aware of it. And if you are aware of those things that you're putting before Him, tear down those idols. Tear down those altars of self, of putting others before Him. Because remember, He's here for you. He wants to give us the best things in life. But the biggest thing that we have to do, that a lot don't want to do, is that we have to pick up our cross and follow Him. Pick up our cross and follow God. And in doing that, He'll give us everything. So again, just think about it. What is it that you love more than God? Don't sugarcoat it. Don't try to say it another way. If you put it before Him, you love it more. And let God deal with you and help you to do a cleanup. All right, guys. Have a wonderful evening. Bye.